Hey, what's up, everybody? Today is really kind of special day for me. It's let me say the date. It's August 24, 2013. And 5 years ago today, I made that decision to change my life for the better. I decided that, hey, you know what? I didn't want to be obese anymore. You know, it was pretty much I was not happy. Weight had affected my life negatively so much. You know what I mean? It just it affected every part of my life, you know, my social life, my personal life, my work life, my physical life. I mean, I couldn't walk more than 5 minutes without my back just killing me. So that night was August. It was a Sunday night, and I just made, you know, the decision, like, I don't have to live like this. You know, I don't want to see 10, 15 years down the line and be the same weight or heavier. Because you got to think, at that time I was eating fast food 3 times a day, and my weight just kept going up. And I think, like, if I didn't make that decision back then, just, you know, to finally change, my weight could have easily soared over 400 pounds and higher. You know what I mean? Because there was nothing stopping me. You know, it's just excess calories just keep coming in. Eventually, my weight's just gonna keep going up and up. So yeah, that was 5 years ago today, and the last 5 years, man, it's been one ride, one hell of a ride. I had a lot of ups and downs with my weight loss. Got married over the last 5 years, have 2 beautiful sons, just a beautiful family, man. Just, you know, I feel really, truly blessed by the good Lord. And, you know, I'm here talking to you guys, you know, I'm back on the wagon, man. And I'm back on the wagon for good this time because, you know, I've been there and I don't want to go back, you know, to being 365 pounds. And, you know, the good thing about all this weight loss stuff is, you know what? You know who it's up to? It's up to you. It's up to me. You know, I'm in control of my life and you're in control of your life. We can make the outcome of whether, you know, we want to be obese or not. You know, we can determine that by our actions, you know, by changing our habits. And probably the most important thing I've learned over this past 5 years, and I didn't learn that until recently, honestly, is the fact that I need to change my relationship with food and how I look at food. You know, I don't have to stuff my emotions every time I get excited, sad, you know, every time there's a party. I don't have to eat, you know what I mean? And if I do eat, I don't have to eat bad stuff, you know. I don't have to eat the burgers and the fries and the sodas and the chips, you know. Why can't I have like some fruit, some vegetables, a salad, you know what I mean? So pretty much I have to change the way I view food, change my relationship with food, you know, not stuff my emotions and, you know, my just my fears, and I don't need to do that, you know what I mean? I need to change my habits. It all starts with your mentality, you know what I mean? And if you change your mentality and you redevelop the habits, pretty much rewire yourself, you know, you can do it. You can change yourself, and that's really what I'm doing right now. And over the last 5 years, I've really learned so much about myself, just reflecting on how far I came. Over the past 5 years, man, I have lost over, not at one time, keep in mind, over 300 pounds on like 4 different occasions. You know what I mean? The first time I lost over 120 pounds, gained it all back. You know, I lost 50 pounds like 2 different times. I lost 25 pounds once, and then of course this weight loss journey right here, I'm already down about 67 pounds. So, you know, it's pretty close, you know, to 300 or over 300, but it's just, there's obviously something that runs deeper, you know, emotionally. Like, why am I keep regaining my weight? Why do I keep regaining my weight? And that's really something that I'm gonna have to explore further, you know, as time goes on. Maybe I need to meet with a weight loss counselor, somebody who is a professional in this industry, because it's not normal, you know what I mean? I shouldn't be losing 120 pounds and regaining it in 5, 6, 7 months. That just shows my old mentality of, you know, those old habits returning. So, and I need to change that, and I will change it this time, because I don't want to have to lose 120, 130 pounds again, 150 pounds. You know, for me to reach my goal this time, I started at 365, and, you know, my overall goal keeps changing, but looks like I'm gonna have to lose about 165 pounds, you know, in order for me to reach my goal. And, you know, it's really like, you know, it's just, I don't know, man, just so much emotions, you know, just being under 300 pounds yesterday. And, you know. But the good thing is I'm in control of my situation, my weight loss situation, you know. What I do at the gym and what I do at home with my nutrition will determine whether I am obese or not, you know. It will determine if I lose weight for the week, you know. I mean, you can't always depend on the scale, you know, just to gauge your results or gauge, I don't know, say, how do you say it? You know, gauge or gauge your results. But as long as I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I can't fail. That's the way I look at it. So that's the one thing, you know, I've learned too, is don't get frustrated by the scale, because, you know, a couple weeks you might, for 2 weeks in a row, you might be the same weight. But that doesn't mean you're not losing fat. It just means you might be holding some retention water from, you know, too many carbohydrates or something, you know. So, yeah, guys, the last 5 years, it's been one hell of a ride. So, and I'm looking forward to the next year, to be honest, because I will be at my goal weight, and I will be under, you know, around 200 pounds for the first time since I can remember, man. I can't even remember the last time I was 200 pounds. Throughout my teens, I was always 300 pounds for high school, 300 pounds or more. So basically, you know, but one thing, you know, it's been kind of, been thinking about is I've been watching a lot of people who lose a lot of weight. They have a lot of loose skin. So that's one thing that's kind of on my mind right now. It's definitely not a deterrent for me losing weight, because regardless, you know, I want to lose the weight, but I'm going to try to do it right, you know. I mean, that's just another thing people are really having a hard time with, you know. I watch a lot of videos on YouTube, and a lot of people lose weight and they have so much skin, you know, and I'm trying to do it right. You know, I remember last time when I got down to 242, I didn't have any loose skin. I know I was like 5 years younger at the time, but I'm just hope this time when I get down to my goal weight, you know, that's just a bridge I'll have to cross when I get there. But I'm just, you know, pretty much just preparing myself mentally for this journey. And, you know, I've still got a long way to go, man. I'm down, about almost 68 pounds. Or I'm sorry, 68 pounds. So, but I still got a hell of a long way to go. You know, I still got over 100 pounds I want to lose. So really, if you think about it, you know, just to be in the twos, that's the first really, you know, that's the first real time I can say, hey, I can really see the progress I made. Because like I said, you know, before, when you're over 300 pounds still, you're like, damn, I'm still fat, man. You know, I lost 65 pounds, but I'm still obese. But seeing a 2 now, it doesn't matter if it's 299 or 201. Just seeing a 2 in front, you know, is the first number. That's really something that really motivates me now. So I'm definitely looking forward to the next year. You know, next year we'll see where I'm at. You know what I mean? I'm excited for that, because I know I'm going to work hard and I'm going to put everything I have into this, you know, and I'm not going to go off track. You know, if I catch myself doing it, I'm going to get help immediately. If I have to see it, you know, a weight loss professional, you know, maybe a counselor, or, you know what I mean? I'm going to get some weight loss. I need to change, you know, like I said, change the way I view my relationship with food. And you know what? That really helps, because every time I have a craving, I just think that to myself. I'm like, I need to, you know, change my relationship with food. And that really reminds me that I do have a problem. Just like an alcoholic who, you know, might not be able to go into a bar. You know what I mean? It's kind of the same thing. You can't be around that stuff, you know? That helps me out, because I remind myself that I do have a food addiction, you know, a binge eating, you know, addiction. And man, so, but basically, guys, thanks for watching my video. Just wanted to kind of talk about how the last 5 years have been. It's been, like I said, it's been one hell of a ride. And, man, it's been a lot of ups and downs. But, you know, the next 5 years, you know, regarding my weight, man, I'm going to do everything in my power. And that's a good thing. I hope you guys are doing the same thing. You know, I hope you guys, you know, if you're not happy with the way you look, or, you know, if your weight pretty much is making you unhappy, you don't have to settle for that. You know, remember that this is your life. You know, we're talking about, it's not anybody else's life, it's your life. And if you don't like it, man, you can change it. You do have the power to change it, trust me. If you would have told me 6 years ago, before I started back then, you know, back in 2007, before I started, if you would have told me that I could do this, I would have laughed. I was trying to think of what I would have done. I would have laughed. I would have said, man, I can't give up the soda. I can't give up the fast food. I can't do it. But you know what? I did it. And even though I might have my slip up sometimes, you know, for the most part, I got it down, and I'm only continuing to better myself with those good habits. So, if you have a lot of weight to lose, get started, because right now is the time to get started. Don't start tomorrow. Don't keep putting it off, man, because you don't want to, you know, live 10 years down the line and be in the same exact position that you are, you know, today. You know what I mean? So why not change it right now? You know what I mean? Why not look how you want to look, you know. And that's the thing, we can do it because it's up to us to do it. It's nobody else is going to do it for us. So remember that you got to get your mentality right. You need to change how you look at food, and you need to change the way, you need to change how food affects your life. You know what I mean? You need to look at it like, well, I look at it like it's just right now, it's nutrition for my body. That's all it is, you know. There's more important things in life than food. You know, there are a lot more important things. Of course, food can be an enjoyment, but it doesn't have to be the number one and overshadow everything else. You know what I mean? But all right, guys. Well, thank you again for watching my videos. You know, I appreciate when you guys comment, and hope you guys are doing good. All right. Talk to you later. Peace.